Hello. Oh, where are my faces? They're not here.
There we go.
There we go. Hello, friends.
Hello.
It's me, Flip.
And me, Ange.
And we are here with another Monday episode of Crushed and Pressed.
Woo!
Yay!
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. In case you guys didn't know, we had 2 weeks off for the holidays.
Yeah.
And then I was out sick last Monday, and then Ange and I, between being sick and
yeah,
our dear friend Lola, it's been
poor Lola. I know. Yeah, you guys, Lola the Great Dane is no longer with us. For most of y'all that know Great Danes in general, they get this thing called bloat, and it's where their stomach like twists inside of itself with some of the other organs, and the option is like surgery to see what you can salvage. And she was going to be 10 years old at the end of this month. So by the time they got in there and they said, look, if you do this, she's going to be suffering a lot, and then there's going to be a huge recovery and she might not recover and all this stuff. So we made the really, really horrible decision to let her go, but she is no longer in pain and she will be returned to us in about a week and a half.
Okay.
Yes. So we still just have Tump and Sealy, which is fine. And it was nice having Lola with us, but it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine now.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It was really bad. I don't want to get into it and cry again. So my eyelids are finally back to normal.
Good.
I know. Hey, how you feeling, Sickie? You okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling better. I had a stomach flu last week, so
Jesus.
It is what it is. It do be like that. So yeah, I had a stomach flu last week. So I'm better now.
I'm glad you're better, because it's shitty to have that.
Quite literally.
Y'all.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. All right, how's your week been?
It's been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because really, it's just, I mean, Lola passed on Wednesday. I didn't get over it until like Saturday. And even like last night, we're sitting there with the pets and I'm like, they're sitting cuddled up on me. And I'm like, Trevor, when Sealy and Tump die, can we have them taxidermied like they're sleeping? And he goes, no, we can't. They're going to shed. It's not going to look great. And I was like, okay. And then cried a little bit and then got past it. So that's kind of been where I'm at. Not the best. But yeah. How was yours?
I was sick. And then let's see, what else did I do? I dyed my hair. It's blue now. You guys can see that. My hair is blue now.
I can see it. That's awesome.
So I dyed my hair blue. Because why not? Why not?
Why not?
It's been a really weird couple of days. In the country, so we're just doing our best. We're all really doing well mentally and financially, in case you were wondering.
Yeah, listeners from other countries, we're hanging in there.
Yeah, that'll get them.
Okay.
Listeners from other countries, we're hanging in there. Yes.
We're hanging in there. Thanks. Pray for us a lot.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Joey said he's been stimulated once every year, so it's good,
That's accurate. Holy shit.
We're doing great here in America.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's fine. We're about to inaugurate a new person. We'll see what happens.
We'll see how that goes. Ange, what you drinking?
Actually, hey, something fun today.
Okay.
So I took, this is my glass. It's Moscato and then pineapple juice.
Okay.
So yeah, because why not? And it's Winking El Moscato, which I really like. But yeah, pineapple juice is my Earl and Victoria witchcraft situation for like sore throats. And I've been feeling a little, so I'm just making sure, because I've been sleeping in a cold ass room. And then I wake up every morning with my mouth open because I don't sleep like a Disney princess. I sleep like,
yeah.
So all of it's dried out and disgusting. So I'm trying to fix that. Yeah. What are you
I
drinking?
have a little bit of white wine here.
Nice.
Some Winking Owl white wine. And then I have my giant water. Because
Yay.
stay hydrated, everyone.
Yes, please. Y'all, water. Yeah, because in addition to that, of course, I've got the Selena cup of water. Always with the Selena cup of water.
Stay hydrated, everyone. But yeah. So that's about all that's going on with us.
I know, because we can't get into a whole news update for this one. We're going to have to pop in.
No, that will be Thursday. Thursday will be an interesting evening, so stick with us.
Yes, please.
All right, so we are moving on to box 2 of our Hunt a Killer series. This is box 2 of the Just for Fun hack. Just for, like the number 4, fun. Let me do this fancy transition here. Work. Fancy transition. Look at me go.
She did it.
Look at me go. All right. Why is there 2 images up here? That guy.
And y'all, technically wise, we're getting a little bit better. Like now, whatever we're doing, I can hear it when we start, and like my headphones work. It's been great.
Awesome. Things are great here. All right, so let me pop this up. Get this going.
Do you remember Gabe's last name? I have everybody else's last name, but I don't have his.
I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but
I know, same. It starts with an F. Oh no, wait, it's right here. Gabrielle Fontes.
Fontes, yes, Fontes. Right. All right, so we did our fun little transition here to our image on the screen. Look at that. Magic.
Y'all. Magic.
So, this is our letter here from Shannon. If you guys missed episode 1, Shannon is the Just for Fun fan club, like president, I guess. Something along those lines. So this says, "Hi, investigator. Michelle told me to reach out to you directly from now on, so here I am. Do you have any idea how absolutely stunned I am? You were able to spot such a tiny little detail, but it turned out to be the very thing that we need to disprove this accident BS. I'm not surprised no one else noticed it. It was just so easy for the media to jump on the news and play up Jake's death like an unexpected tragedy just to rake in the views. But we're better than them. We're going to find out the truth." I can't.
Bless Shannon. Bless Shannon.
Jake was such an amazing person. I don't know why anyone would want him gone. But if I had to guess, I'd say the culprit might be someone from his management. I always thought Mr. Bowman was a shady guy. He was always too focused on building his entertainment empire, and look how that turned out. I've seen their vocal coach, Dean Castillo, a few times around the park, and I hear he was a jerk to the guys, so obviously that's a red flag. And the fans have always speculated that Rachel Day took advantage of her manager position to mistreat the band. Come to think about it, there was always a ton of rumors floating around the guys, but then it was kind of fun to buy into the gossip. But now I wonder if there was truth to any of those rumors. I only bring it up because it might help figure out the reason why Jake was murdered. If someone had motivation based on an old grudge or secret, there's a chance the paparazzi could have some clues as to what that secret might be. They're not the most reliable source, but they sure are good at snooping around. I've kept a lot of old magazines and stuff about J4F, and I always thought this one tabloid article was interesting. It lists the top 5 rumors about the band. I also want you to have a poster of the guys because on the back there are these great little bios about each of them. I thought it might help you get to know the rest of the group like I.
Oh.
And it even came with a blacklight since that fit their ultraviolet theme.
Yes.
The rest of the documents I found around the park offices. There's a lot packed away in boxes all over the place, so I took some time after hours digging around. Remember to check the fan forum again, too. It might not be as active as it was in the 2000s, but there are new posts every so often. The desktop is still accessible with the email and password that you use, but I've changed out the case folder to #1fan. Since you'll be online, you'll just let me know what you find. Shoot me a message through the contact shortcut, put rumors in the subject line, and in the body of the message, tell me which of these J4F rumors is true, if any. You can just give me the rumors number listed on the tabloid article. It might help us figure out who to focus on more as a suspect. Keep at it. Shannon.
Okay, so our job today is to figure out which one of these rumors is true.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I'm just gonna shut this door. Y'all, hold on. I'm gonna shut this door real quick.
Sounds bueno.
Okay. And just everybody chiming in and watching on video. This is why you wear real clothes when you're videoing, whatever, because you don't know when you're gonna have to get up and shut a door, and you better have some pants on. Jeez Louise.
So I guess first things first, I'll put up the poster we got.
Perfect.
It doesn't look great. It was a really large poster and I didn't have a whole lot of space on my desk to
and it was folded a lot,
and it
right?
was folded. Everything was folded, and like everything in this box was like folded really oddly. I don't know. So put the poster up there for you guys to see.
Thank you. Oh God, it looks like a Backstreet Boys knockoff.
Yeah, 100% like a back.
Woof.
I got this poster and I was like, "What is this foolery?" Like,
it looks like the ones that you would get out of like the Teen Bop and
yes, like
Teen Beat and
came
Tiger
out of
Beat
like
and shit.
Tiger Beat.
Yeah, because it's folded to fit inside the magazine.
Inside the magazine, yeah.
And look, y'all, if you're nuts like me with Hanson, you would take the time to iron that out before you sticky tacked it to your wall.
I didn't take the time to iron them out. I also didn't sticky tack them. I stapled them to my walls.
Oh God, you're a nightmare.
Yeah, I definitely stapled them to the walls. I tried sticky tack and it ripped the paint off the wall. So from there on out, I was like, F it. I'll just staple everything. Man. I mean, yeah, there were a lot of holes in my mom's walls, but like...
That's fixable.
Totally fixable. The walls don't look like that anymore, in case you guys were wondering. She definitely fixed them after I moved.
Oh my God.
So
excellent.
Anyway,
okay, so
this is the poster. Homeboy in the middle with the blonde hair on the bottom row there, I guess is the best way to phrase that.
Can you do that face?
Yeah, I don't know what that face is. That is our murder victim.
Jake
Morgan. He's in the middle there.
And base.
And then to the right of him is Ollie. The left of him is Marcus, and then behind him, standing up-ish in the wife beater, is Gabe.
Ah, okay.
Just in case. I don't understand.
I mean, I would have spotted the Marcus for sure.
Does he have a tattoo on his arm?
One of them does. I think so.
Yeah.
Oh no, him? Oh no, does he have a number 4?
Jake has a number 4 tattooed on his arm. That's weird. Ew. I didn't notice that before, but
I'm seeing it.
I just noticed that. Cool. I'm gonna write that down. That Jake has a 4 tattooed on his arm.
On his left arm. Y'all, it's very bold, and it's just like the number 4 that's in their band name.
Well, of course.
Gross. Excellent. I just think it's so amazing, this evidence that they put together. They got these actors to pose for photos, for tabloid shots and everything.
Right.
Like, it's just so detailed. I love these boxes.
All right. So next thing I'm going to put up is probably not easiest to read in this format, but yeah, it's not going to be easy to read, but this is what the back of the poster looked like. It's got their bios on it and then some questions or something, some like teeny bopper quiz, like definitely the kind of stuff that came in like Teen Beat and like Tiger Beat and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
100% was in like 17 magazine at some point.
Which one's your soulmate? Which color is your favorite color? Because it's so and so's favorite color. Do you also like licorice? Fuck.
Ugh. All right, so let me put this up.
He sells magazines.
How do I? How to spin it? Oh, okay. I did it.
Because I would say you've done it before because he's spun the map.
Yes, that's right. Yes, good.
Y'all, we're learning. We're doing real good.
All right. So here are their bios on the screen. And do you want to read their bios?
Let me see if I can read their bios. Jake. Though he may seem tough, Jake has always followed his heart. His number one passion in life is singing. His strong ambition led him out of his small hometown to become Just4Fun's frontman, and he's never looked back. When he's not performing, you can find him practicing guitar, hanging out with the guys, or replying to letters from fans worldwide. He's a perfectionist at heart and never settles for second best. So that's Jake. I'm going to go down to Marcus. Marcus spent his childhood on TV and film sets in Los Angeles, but he's always writing songs between takes. Though he enjoyed acting, Marcus felt drawn more and more toward music. When he found out his friend Ollie had the same dream, he helped recruit him for the band. Now Marcus hopes to write one of Just4Fun's future albums all on his own. His commitment to his art is as intense as his love for the band. Good job, Marcus. Gabe. Gabe grew up in Brazil and comes from a family of musicians who taught him how to play dozens of instruments. Oh, great. He's always loved going to concerts for the fun, festive atmosphere. He dreamed that he would someday travel and perform just like his idols, and he took every opportunity to get there. Now he gets to live out his dream every day. Gabe is an idealist and a romantic, so he often daydreams in his downtime. Great. Last one, Ollie. Precious little Ollie. Ollie has trained in dance since he was 5 years old and loves to bust a move. His commitment to dance never stops him from finding time to joke around, though. When the guys are hanging out, Ollie always has a prank up his sleeve. True fans know that the youngest member of J4F is also one with the biggest heart. Ollie usually spends his time working on choreography, surfing with Marcus, and snacking on junk food. I was like, that doesn't say smacking. Snacking on junk food. So what I learned from this is that Marcus kind of wanted to do something on his own and be kind of a big shot.
That is true. Next up for evidence, what do we have? Of my meat. We received rack.
So is this other pages from the contract from last time too, where it's talking about their shit, or is this is different, where they have all their initials?
It's different.
Okay.
At least from what I can tell, it's different. Correct.
I'll see. Where does it start with? Payments and insurance, or?
Let me see. Oh, I guess it does start with that. Okay. So this is their contract that we're seeing. It has royalties, which says that the company will endeavor to enter into an agreement with the artists in order to commercially exploit the recordings made under this agreement. The company will collect royalties and licensing fees, collectively the royalties, with respect to distribution of the recording. The royalties will be used to satisfy all costs incurred by the company to record, produce, market, and distribute the recordings. Under no circumstances will the artist be liable where the royalties are insufficient to satisfy such costs. Any royalties remaining will be allocated and distributed between the company and the artists in the following proportion.
Wow.
80% goes to the company, and an equal split of 20% goes to the artists, which is to include Jake Morgan, Gabriel Fontes, Marcus Tate, and Oliver Stewart, and Peter Bowman.
Okay, I'm looking at a separate page than you are. Hold
yes,
on.
You have a different thing. Don't.
Okay, I won't. I'm with you. Keep going. Holy hot dog.
Right.
That's kind of, look, y'all, not to get too hip on you. Okay, Hanson, when they first started, were signed with Mercury Records. Mercury Records was the one that owned all of their images, all of their, like, this is his favorite color, this is this. They could sell those images to make merchandise and all of this bullshit, and the guys weren't getting a big cut of it. So after, I believe, the second tour, they split off and made their own 3-car garage because they no longer wanted to deal with Mercury Records and this kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
80% goes to the company.
80% goes to the company, and 20% is split equally amongst the 5 parties.
That's like, nope.
That's like nothing.
That's not. You are the show. That's the thing. They wouldn't have a show without you. You gotta negotiate better than that. That's bad.
Yeah, wasn't great.
Okay.
So, hold on. Give me 1 second. I can.
That's okay. I'm making sure my list of names is correct here.
So next we have royalty accounting. The company will have the right to collect all gross income under this agreement and will provide timely, detailed semi-annual reports to the artist showing all revenue received and all expenses incurred. The company will provide any payment due to the artist with such reports. The artist will have 4 years from the time of receipt to provide notice of objection to any issue relating to the report. All royalties payable will be subject to a statutory minimum where applicable, and all royalties payable will be divided equally amongst the members of the project. Performance causing the company liability. The company may withhold its permission for the artist to perform publicly or permit the performance of its recordings through any media outlet that is not in the public's best interest or the company's best interest, or does not meet the standards of public decency in the business region in which the company operates. If the artists participate in any public venture which might create a liability for the company has the right to immediately terminate this agreement for breach of this provision.
So Jake can't go do a private concert at the Playboy Mansion.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, ma'am.
Just checking.
The password to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when we got that letter from the fan club president, and it's like, I'm also changing the login to this and this and this. I'm like, oh no, we have to communicate directly with her. That's fine.
Life insurance. The artists will assist the company in obtaining life insurance on the artists.
What?
Including submitting to a physical examination where the company wishes to obtain such life insurance. Recoupable. The artists will provide payment for any incurred recoupable expenses within 2 months of the submitted receipt. These recoupable expenses include, but are not limited to, expenses incurred from travel expenses, accommodations, meals, training, and equipment related to this agreement.
Okay. Wow, the company really owns you.
Artists will provide payment for any incurred recoupable expenses. 2 months of. Are they fucking kidding?
No, that's what I mean. They own these guys.
All right, I'm gonna flip to the other side of this.
I'll read your contracts, have a lawyer look over them too.
For all. These people got ripped right off.
Yep.
Okay, assignment of exclusive rights by the artists. Upon the company performing all of its obligations under this agreement as required, the artist will assign to the company all of its rights, title, and interest in and to the following property for distribution and commercial exploitation in the territory of the songs, artist's performance of the songs contained in the recordings and the titles of the recordings. The artist waive as against the company the benefits of any and all moral rights and agrees not to assert any moral rights against the company relating to the recordings delivered under this agreement. Under this section, the artist retained the right to be identified as author of compositions embodied upon the recording.
So that's, for example, why Paul McCartney doesn't own his own songs and why they were able to be purchased by the Michael Jackson estate. And he had to sit there and purchase his own music back that he wrote because he, under contract, it wasn't his anymore. That's what this is saying with these guys. Oh, but they get to be listed as author and composers.
Right.
Okay.
Really not. Sorry, I was just looking at the website.
That's okay.
License of name and image. The artists grant to the company and to the parties authorized by the company the following perpetual rights. The right to use and publish the artist's names, likeness, and biographical material for advertising purposes in connection with the recordings made under this agreement. The right to manufacture, distribute, license, or otherwise use within the territory of the recordings made under this agreement, including the right to combine and sell with recordings of performances of other artists, and the right to perform the recordings publicly.
Okay.
Copyright. The company and parties authorized by the company will have the right to secure copyright to the company's name as owner and author on any and all mass recordings made under this agreement, and to renew such copyright in the company's name in Distribution. The company will have exclusive rights to and control over distribution, promotion, and use of the recordings and the artists throughout the territory. The company will have exclusive control over all matters regarding the media and press releases. And exclusivity. For the term of this agreement, the artist will provide services as a recording artist exclusively for the company within the territory, and the artist will not provide services as a recording artist for any other entity whatsoever.
Ooh.
In the capacity of a recording artist, the artist will perform services at reasonable times and places designated by the company, and such services will include but not be limited to rehearsing, recording, and editing with the purpose of making commercially viable recording. The artist will not re-record, remix, reproduce, manufacture, or distribute or make available or allowed to be made available in any manner of the recordings or compositions generated under this agreement within 2 years after the termination of this agreement.
Okay, so like let's say they have a song. What's that title of that? Ultraviolet. Okay.
Right.
So they write and perform Ultraviolet. So then Jake goes off and does his solo career. He cannot remix and do an acoustic version of Ultraviolet.
For at least 2 years.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a break from the box, and I'm just gonna tell you guys about the website. I just signed in. I was like, hey, I'm just wondering if there's anything on here, because I really didn't notice anything. There's nothing new, at least nothing that I see that's new on the actual desktop. Yeah, nothing new that I see on the actual desktop. In the Just4Fun website, in the forum, there is one thread that is posted by Sasha Cat that says, did anyone else get into singing because of J4F? I was in my preteens when J4F was big and they really inspired me. I used to practice on my own since I couldn't afford lessons, and it's not like internet tutorials were a common thing back then. Anyone know how the guys used to train or what their vocal techniques were? Maybe it was the power of auto-tune, but their voices always seemed so pristine. Lust4Fun says auto-tune blasphemy. Just_fun says, they did. Let's not be delusional here. That just fun person is the same person in the last box that we were like, well, what is your problem?
Yes. That's what I was looking at my notes from that one going, waiting for Meadow Goth to pop in.
Yeah. Serene Tiger 300 said, I heard Star Sign hired the best people to train them. Anything funky with the signatures on that BS contract? Not that I've noticed yet.
Okay, who brought that up?
Marissa brought up.
Oh, good.
Is there anything funky with these signatures? Not that I've noticed yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna give you guys some winks there really quick. Yeah, I heard Star Sign hired the best people to train them, like top of the line coaches and choreographers who won awards and stuff. That's probably how the guys got so good. Plus, they all had natural talent. Ollie Oop 111 says Ollie was the only good dancer though. Did their choreographer really even train the other guys? Serene Tiger says, I mean, yeah, their choreo wasn't that, but it was better than most of the boy bands at the time.
Oh, boo! Hey,
how's that?
Hiss.
XOXO underscore in the sun says, oh yeah, there was that rumor that their vocal coach was like a former opera singer who taught them some crazy breathing techniques, but I don't know about that.
Okay.
Marcus My Words says their coach is just a local guy who used to sing radio jingles though.
Okay.
XX Goodbye Girl XX says, what? And Marcus My Words says, yeah, I looked it up, and he had posted his demo reel online way back when. Oh no.
Dean?
Let me just turn the sound on real quick.
Yeah. What, do we have a link to it?
Why are you overspending on clothes that frankly just aren't that great? You need to stop by the new location.
That's not an opera singer.
And get ready to save. Shopway. New look.
Wow.
Twice as nice. Sweet bacon cheddar bites. Eat your spicy crunchy bites all day. Please, bacon cheddar bites are back for a limited time, but only at Quick Burger. Get them while they last. I'd eat your spicy crunchy bites all day.
Sweet bacon cheddar bites.
I'm not playing this for any other reason other than this is the freaking jingle.
Specials all day long and have a saucy start to the new year.
Wow.
The fact that Hunter Killer took the time to record jingles is really
it's beyond. It's just beyond.
Anyway, XX Goodbye Girl says, oh shit, lol. And Super Lavender says, I remember hearing these. I grew up around Santa Lucinda.
Sweet bacon cheddar bites.
Yes, bacon cheddar bites.
Which is catchy. That's catchy. That does sound really good. Okay, but yeah, definitely not. I heard he was an opera singer who taught them crazy breathing.
Yeah, that doesn't. All right. Then there's another post from Hannah Banana that says, I met Ollie. And then she says, okay, so I haven't logged into this place in a million years, but I had to share this. I met Ollie at the liquor store. What is my life? And then there's like a picture of him at the liquor store standing next to some bottles of wine.
Oh.
Like, I knew his studio was apparently nearby, but I never visit this part of town. I'm just with my friend trying to get some wine for game night, and bam, Ollie's there. It was weird, though. I didn't really get all starstruck. I just said I was a fan and asked for a photo, and he was like, yeah, that's cool. What a sweet guy. Meadow Goth says, oh my god, you're so freaking lucky. Jake Fan 444 says, what holy shit, as defigical. You know, the.
Yes.
In case you guys didn't know what that as defigical. Dryan says, dude, that's so awesome. What liquor store? Hannah Banana says, I don't know if I should say. I don't want people to start stalking him or anything. I mean, everyone knows his studio is just outside LA. I don't think he gets recognized a lot, though. He was surprised when I came up to him. Dryan says, you're right. That's crazy, though. Ollie Oop says, I'm insanely jealous. What the fuck? He's still so cute. And Lust for Fun says, God, I wish that were.
Lust for Fun.
Lust for Fun. Ridiculous. Well, that's really. I don't know if there's any like update previous.
I want to know if one of the rumors was about the vocal coach, because I'm like, this shit seems like the most lies of a lie.
Yeah, that was the rumor, that the vocal coach was an opera singer.
Yeah.
But the vocal coach
I wrote that down.
Clearly not an opera singer, you guys.
No.
All right. So I'm gonna pull this image down and let's see what the next thing I'm gonna pull box is. Not that. Okay, it is the tabloid article. Let me find the tabloid article.
But their gross ass Peter Bowman looks gross as fuck.
Really?
That's not what I was picturing in my head, but damn.
I guess I didn't take a picture of the back of the tabloid. Okay. So, this is Just for Fun shocks fans with wild rumors. The fresh-faced boy band Just for Fun hit the music scene with a splash thanks to the catchy pop album Ultraviolet. Since then, they've wasted no time attracting thousands of adoring fans and selling out their first nationwide tour. But where did these boys come from? And are they really as squeaky clean and as drama-free as they want us to believe?
No, they're dirty.
So, Ange, would you like to read number 1 about Jake Morgan?
Number 1, Jake Morgan burns his fan mail. So J4F's frontman might appear totally chill for the cameras, but he's always been known to show love for his fans by signing autographs in the street, accepting gifts, and replying to the occasional fan letter. Well, there's been a rumor that Jake actually burns all of his fan mail and gifts, and the replies he does send out are pre-written by a star sign employee. The rumor started when 2 different fans received the same exact reply from Jake, and a paparazzo claimed to see trash bags of burnt paper outside of his place of residence. That's not hot, Jake.
Okay, so, let me start this by saying that, that would be extremely fucked up if he was actually, burning his fan mail. But, also, if it wasn't his fan mail, what was he burning?
Right.
Just questioning it.
Good questions. Big brain. You're doing good.
Big brain. Rigid brain.
Rigid brain. We're on it.
Number 2. Star Sign Entertainment doesn't pay J4F. Rumor has it that J4F's contract with Star Sign Entertainment has some questionable clauses. Apparently, the members of J4F don't receive a cent of their profits. Instead, they're paid in assets. Their flights, hotels, meals, clothes, and all other needs are given to them by the company. If they want the company to buy them something particular or unusual, word on the street is that they need to submit a special form. This rumor started after an interview in 2001 when Ollie mentioned needing Star Sign's permission to buy a new car. Seems kind of controlling, doesn't it?
Is that what that weird thing that we were talking about where they have to pay back in 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that means.
Yeah. So Star Sign will front them the amount for the item, but then they need to do whatever work it is so that they're able to pay it off.
Wow. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. You're bringing lots of money. Number 3. One of the guys is in a taboo relationship. Is one of the members of J4F about to break a bunch of hearts? Rumors state one of the guys may be off the market. A boy band member's bachelor status is important, so dating scandals aren't out of the norm. But what lengths will the band go to keep them under wraps? While posted outside the guy's hotel one night, a paparazzo claims they snapshotted one of the members making out with an unknown person on the balcony. But before long, the photographer was caught by J4F's bodyguards and had their camera confiscated and the memory card crushed to make sure the photos were never released. Overreaction much?
Would you like
the Princess Diana?
Would you like to hear what my thought is?
Yes.
2 of them are definitely dating.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's my thought. Like, taboo relationship, 2 of them are definitely dating. Like,
was it New Direction? One Direction? Fuck, what are they called?
New Direction.
Y'all, I don't keep up on boy bands. But isn't One Direction, aren't they the ones that they were a little too cozy with each other sometimes and very...
Well, yeah, but I mean... Yeah.
I heard rumors about that back in the day. Y'all. That was like 8 years ago.
Hi, Sealy.
Yeah, y'all, the creep.
All right. Do you have the back page of this, or did I not send it out?
That J4F's vocal coach is an opera star?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do have it.
All right. So go ahead. You want to read that one?
Mm-hmm. So rumor, J4F's vocal coach is an opera star. It's no secret the guys all have smooth, angelic vocals. Supposedly, you can thank their vocal coach for their skills. Rumor has it he may be a former opera singer running from the limelight. Fans have speculated about this ever since learning the coach's surname is Castillo, the same as a famous family of Italian opera divas. That's real loose, y'all. The family has a secret breathing technique for super stable vocals. Does that explain how J4F can sing so perfectly while dancing around stage for hours? The coach has denied this silly rumor, but he could just be trying to lie low.
Anyway.
We heard.
Yeah, we heard. He's awful, you guys.
Castillo don't mean shit.
J4F's manager had J4F arrested. Is there such a thing as too much fun? An anonymous source recalls seeing the guys fooling around one day at the Santa Lucinda area, back before they'd reached peak celebrity status. Apparently, they were running amok and causing havoc around town. And when their manager found out, she called the cops on them. Since this rumor came out, several sources have claimed that they saw members being handcuffed and taken to the slammer. Does this say more about the guys' bad behavior or their manager's poor babysitting skills? We'll be keeping an eye on the guys until these rumors are either proven true or put to rest. And who knows, we may have only scratched the surface of the secret lives of J4F.
So in case you missed it, guys, we have to prove one of these true.
And then there's like a little article at the bottom that has like nothing to do with anything here. Just in case you guys were wondering. It's just called
Waterfest.
It's called Waterfest Stinks, which is funny because it's definitely a play on Firefest. And if you guys don't know what that is, go look at the documentary.
Pick one. There's 2 of them. They're great.
It's so funny that this is in here. One weekend of wild partying in an underwater luxury hotel, listening to the hottest artists of the year. That's what Waterfest promised to be. Instead, it will forever go down as this year's biggest scam. Attendees who had paid thousands of dollars for tickets were dropped off into the middle of the ocean to board a line of rowboats strung together.
It's just like Firefest.
We were like, is this where we wait to get taken to the underwater hotel? Said one attendee. And they were like, no. Quinn, like hundreds of others, was forced to tread in the Pacific for hours, taking rest turns atop the crowded rowboats. Many attendees were treated for hypothermia. They said it'd be dope to have an underwater music festival, said DJ Rule. I can't handle it. No. DJ Rule. One of the event's co-conspirators. How was I supposed to know that you can't build an underwater hotel in 2 months? That's not my fault.
Oh my God.
Those who purchased tickets have been offered their choice of a full refund or a ticket to next year's Waterfest.
Oh my God.
That was really good, you guys. If you guys, that was a really cute thing that they did there. Just so you guys know.
Good job, Hunter Killer. Y'all
Yes.
are on top. This is so good. Timely.
So the next thing I'm going to put up on the screen for you guys is something really great. I really like them. When I was a kid, I used to go to the mall all the time and do these. They're photo booth pictures.
Oh yeah, I have some on the side of my fridge.
Super cute. Yeah, I used to go to the mall all the time with my friends and do these. This photo booth picture, this picture is of Jake and Gabe.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's just Jake and Gabe. Don't know who else. Why? Where's everybody else?
Okay. I couldn't tell if that was Marcus or Gabe.
No, it
That's
is
how bad
Gabe.
I am at this.
It is Gabe. It is Jake
Thank you.
and Gabe. And on the back of this,
Oh no. Does it say heart forever?
it says together.
Oh no.
So yeah, it says together.
Damn. Wait, in all these pictures too, aren't they like right next to each other?
They're either like right next to each other, or they're like wearing like they were both wearing like wife beaters or stuff like that. It's like very weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. You know what I mean? And then we got this really great black light. J4F ultraviolet black light.
Now you have a theory about that?
I had a theory about it. I thought that maybe like it like did something with the pen. Because why would they give this to me if it didn't mean something?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. Let me pull up the other box really quick. So here's...
Also, have you turned off all the lights and looked at all of the evidence we received with the black light?
No, I have not done that yet. That is a lot of...
I know. I'm like, it has to be somewhere.
Gotta be something. So I have the pen out. So let's see.
Oh my god!
I haven't even
do a frame photo.
Yeah,
that thing's in a frame. Holy shit!
So it doesn't really do anything with the pen.
And yes, Jules, that is a little black light.
It doesn't really do anything. I haven't, like I said.
Well, that's me. Every time in an escape room, when you're given some kind of black light or a highlighter,
you know it
kind,
does something.
Yeah, lights down, do something. So we have to eventually do something with this, even if it's not in this box.
Pen is a gel pen, so no, it does not fluoresce. Okay. I just don't know what else. Like, I thought maybe like the notebook or something. But I'm not sure yet. Yeah, the signatures are going to be my next. Put it on the back of the picture that says together.
Hit a message and highlighter or anything?
No. Nope. Nothing on the back of this.
Okay.
Not that I can. Oh, no, nothing on the back of it.
Okay.
So we're there.
Wow. Okay.
So essentially, what I've learned is that they are together. Now, I do know that, I mean, in the last box, they gave us this, like a notebook, so maybe it's just like their like little like gift to us or something.
Sure. Where it all comes together in the end.
Right.
We never know. I was gonna say there's one more. What's this document? There's a letter?
Yeah. Let me pull that up.
Perfect.
It doesn't say who the letter's for.
No, or who it's to.
Or who it's to. Oh. Do you like this? Sorry. Okay, there's the letter. It's on the screen. And would you like to read the letter?
Yes. I fucked up. I was rude and dismissive, and I fucked up. I always thought I needed to act a certain way to survive in this industry. I mean, I've always been pretty blunt, but I really turned into a hard ass when I joined the music business. I'm trying to be more sensitive to everything. I've been trying. That's not an excuse, though. Excuses don't mean anything if I hurt you, which I did. Bottom line is, I'm sorry. I took our fight way too far yesterday. I saw that you were hurting and I still couldn't let up. It wasn't fair to disregard your feelings like that. I know how badly you wish we could go public. And I know it's not easy to hide it every single day. But I stand by what I've said since the beginning. It's just not possible right now. If this got out, it would ruin all your plans and affect the group's success. As difficult as it is, what we have is something special, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I love having long talks with you in the empty practice room after everyone else has gone home. I love sitting next to you on the tour bus so you can sleep with your head on my shoulder. I love searching for your room at every new hotel we stay in. I love seeing you perform on stage over and over again because you're living your dream, and I'm so lucky to see it all happen. I want to give you space, so I hope you're able to read this and take some time to think things over. I won't force you to forgive me, but I know we can get through this together.
I am assuming
Uh-huh.
that this is from Gabe to Jake.
Uh-huh. That's what I think.
Just based off of,
Watching you perform and seeing you living your dream. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, there's nothing on it. I keep looking.
Thank you for checking. That's all I care about. I'm like, please scan every piece of paper.
Um,
And then I was gonna say the framed photo that you have.
let me grab that really quick.
Does it open?
Yeah, it does. Okay, so
Oh my god.
I got this lovely bubble wrapped framed photo. I don't know where the hell it came from, but here is the photo that I got.
Guys, this could be a Crush and Press gift.
Like a legit frame, you guys. It's a legit thing. And
and look who's got his arm around who and standing in the corner, just so you see.
yes.
That side, far side. Yes.
Yes. So naturally, I'm like, let me open it up because duh, come on. Because my brain immediately went, there's got to be something. There's no reason that they would give me this photo frame and there not be something in it.
No, they would just include a picture.
Right. So I open it up, and the first thing I notice is that you can see Jake, Gabe, Ollie, and Marcus. But then I looked at it and I was like, this photo looks funny because it doesn't sit in the frame the right way. So there's somebody that's folded out of the picture.
Oh, what a fucking nightmare.
And
who is that?
I think it's the vocal coach.
The vocal coach.
Because this is the Peter Bowman guy. So this is the vocal coach right here.
That's Dean. That's Dean Castillo.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's not in the photo. He doesn't matter anymore.
You guys are so creepy.
So that's the first thing that I noticed. And then the second, well, you know what? Now that I looked at it, let me just. That's the first thing I noticed. And then the second thing is that there is an additional contract in here, as you can see.
Fucking hell. Tuck behind the picture. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Now remember, you all asked me a question earlier.
Yeah. Why do I have a second and then initials?
Y'all asked me a question earlier.
Because that's oh man. Okay.
So
that explains why the document I got, because guys, she scans these in and sends it. And I'm looking at something that's half folded, and I'm like, I don't know what this means, but I can see part of the thing that says royalties. So then I see a full page that says all the stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, it was just folded up. This is just now sinking in that was folded and there's part of a picture on it, and you didn't just take a bad picture of stuff in the box.
Yeah. So this is an alternative contract from the one that we originally saw. So in this one, it says that, of course, the company will endeavor to enter into an agreement with the artist in order to commercially exploit the recordings made under the agreement. The company will collect royalties and licensing fees, collectively the royalties, with respect to the distribution of the recordings. The royalties will be used to satisfy all costs incurred by the company to record, produce, market, and redistribute the recordings. Under no circumstances will the artist be liable where the royalties are insufficient to satisfy the costs. Any royalties remaining will be allocated and distributed between the company and the artist in the following proportion. 75% of the royalties will go to the company, and an
Instead
equal
of 80.
split of 25% will go to the artist, Jake Morgan, Gabriel Fontes, Marcus Tate, and Oliver Stewart.
Not Peter Bowman.
No.
Is his name Peter? Yeah,
No,
not
Peter.
Peter Bowman. And that went up by 5% as well.
Yes. The company has the right to collect all gross income under this agreement and will provide timely, detailed semi-annual reports to the artist showing all revenue received and all expenses incurred. The company will provide any payment due to the artist with such reports. The artist will have 4 years from the time of receipt to provide. All royalties payable will be subject to a statutory minimum where applicable, and royalties payable will be divided equally amongst the members of the project.
Wow.
The company may withhold its permission for the artist to perform publicly or to permit the performance of recordings through any media outlet that is not in the public's best interest or the company's best interest. And then, of course, same thing with decency. If the artists participate in any public venture which might create a liability for the company has the right to immediately terminate. The company will not assist the artists in obtaining life insurance. The burden of obtaining any such insurance is the sole responsibility of the artist.
That's a big difference.
So, unlike the last contract where it says that the company will assist the artists in finding insurance and then they will have a physical that's done by the company, the artists have to find their own insurance.
When you read it earlier, it sounded to me like the company will take out life insurance on them.
Yeah, so in this one, it says the company will not assist the artists. In the other contract that we saw that has Peter on it, it says that the company will assist them in finding life insurance and that the artists need to participate in any physical that is required of the company's life insurance.
Okay, got it. I was reading it as something totally different and really, really sinister. Okay, we're good.
Assignment of exclusive rights by the artist. Upon the company performing all of its obligations under this agreement as required, the artist will assign to the company all of its rights, title, and interest in and the following property for distribution: the songs, the artist performances of the song contained in the recordings, and the titles. The artist waive against the company the benefits of any and all moral right and agrees not to assert any moral rights against the company relating to the recordings delivered under this agreement. Under this section, the artists retain the right to be identified as the author of the compositions embodied by the recordings.
Okay, that seems the same.
Mm-hmm. The artists grant the company and to the parties authorized by the company the following perpetual rights: the right to use and publish artist names, likenesses, biographical material, the right to manufacture, distribute, license, or otherwise use within the territory of the recordings made under this agreement, including the right to combine and sell with recordings and performances of other artists, and the right to perform the recordings publicly. Copyright. The company and parties authorized by the company will have the right to secure copyright in the company's name as owner and author on any and all master recordings made under this agreement, and to renew such copyright in the company's name in perpetuity. Is that the same?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. Hold on. Yes.
Distribution. The company will have the exclusive right to and control over distribution, promotion, and use of the recordings and the artists throughout the territory. The company will have exclusive control over all matters regarding media and press releases.
That's the same.
Okay. And then exclusivity. For the term of this agreement, the artist will provide services as a recording artist exclusively for the company within the territory, and the artist will not provide services as a recording artist for any other entity whatsoever. In the capacity of a recording artist, the artist will perform services at a reasonable time. and places designated by the company, and such services will include but not be limited to rehearsing, recording, and editing with the purpose of making commercially viable recordings. The artist will not re-record, remix, reproduce, manufacture, or distribute, or make available or allow to be made available any of the recordings within 2 years.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Um,
So just the life insurance, the people involved in the amounts.
the life insurance, the people involved, and not the amounts.
Because on the first one, it was
Life
80%.
insurance, people involved, and the recoupable.
Yeah.
That's
recoupable,
completely taken out. That's completely taken out of this contract.
Yes. I would say it doesn't even exist in there.
Right. So what I've noticed about this contract here is that Peter Bowman's signature is in blue ink, for one. And for two, this right here seems as though it was just cut out of the original and just pasted onto this one so that you could have their signatures. Same thing on the back.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because what I was looking at, because again, guys, I'm looking at like pictures that are, on their side and stuff. I was like, some of these initials are like out of order compared to the other one.
Yeah, so in this one, it's signed by Jake first, then Gabriel, then Marcus,
and
then Ollie. And in the copy that I have that has Peter Bowman on it, it's Marcus, then Jake, then Gabriel, then Ollie. Which is just all of it is questionable. So this box is interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and put that picture back in the frame.
Thank you.
Just so you
let's
guys
keep that
know.
nice and safe.
Yeah, let's keep it nice and safe, just in case anybody wants to win it.
Okay, so that explains, yes. So contract, folded up contract, photo in the frame, ultraviolet light. There are 4 little bios with the thing on the back of the poster.
Right, so there's
the article from the thing, the letter, the other contract. So the only thing left is that interview.
Yes.
And then the online, if we have any extra stuff online.
That was the only
besides
thing
the chat.
Was the forum.
Okay.
Yeah. About the opera singer.
Which I was gonna say, based on the previous box, not that it's helped us immensely with this one, but for me, once we go through this whole thing and then we go onto the online stuff, that's usually where you get your clincher. So if we're looking for a rumor that's not true, and we're sitting here going, oh, probably the opera singer, because also online they mention it. So that's the only thing I can think is if there's anything mentioned in this interview.
Hold on. Tell me. No, we need the one that is true.
Was the rumor that he was an opera singer?
Yes, the rumor was that he was an opera singer. We need the one that
so
is
that's
true.
Not true. Okay. Did she have okay, so let's get to this interview to see if they were arrested at all. Because I haven't heard shit about that, and I'm sitting here going, damn, Rachel, you dick.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, do you want to be Jake or do you want to be the interviewer?
I'll be the interviewer. Why not?
Okay. This is from July 15th, 2003. You guys put yourself back in 2003. Simpler times.
Oh, Fresh 15 is the interview, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, here we are, just 1 week after the debut of Back to School. How do you feel about your first solo album?
I think it's amazing. I mean, I worked so hard on it. I spent just hours and hours in the studio writing, trying out new sounds. I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. I knew the most popular song would be Love and War. Apparently, it's gotten like thousands of radio requests already.
That's so exciting. So how did it all begin? Was it all part of your plan that Just for Fun would be the launch pad for your solo career?
When working in a band, there's always that part of you that wonders if you could make it alone. I never had any real plans to go solo. It just sort of happened. I made some connections. I learned more about the music world and decided I could, do well on my own. Now that I'm not that I'm ungrateful for the guys or anything, no matter where I go in my career, I will always think of the good old days with them. I wouldn't be where I am now without J4F.
It really wasn't that long ago, but you referred to your time as Just4Fun as the good old days. Does it feel like a lot of time has passed since then?
Actually, it kind of feels like it all just happened yesterday. But we did such a crazy amount of work in such a short time, it really flew by. In just a few years, we debuted, released our Ultraviolet album, did a ton of promotions, and had a full tour. I think I call it the good old days because I'm feeling a little nostalgic now that I'm on my own.
Do you have a favorite memory with J4F?
There are a ton, but one really stands out. I'm pretty serious when it comes to my work, and I never miss practice, even when I'm sick. But one day, all four of us were just fed up, and we decided to play hooky. We hadn't really hit it big yet, so we could wander around town without being mobbed. We hopped from the arcade to the beach to the mall, just all over. We didn't tell anyone at the company where we disappeared to. We got into so much trouble the next day. Sarge, that's our manager's nickname, she was furious. Our practices turned into boot camps after that, but I still think it was worth it because I made some great memories with the guys.
Okay, so she didn't get them arrested.
Nope.
Sounds like true friendship. Are you still on good terms with Ollie, Marcus, and Gabe? They don't feel like you've left them behind?
Oh, yeah. None of us has ever been the jealous type. We always got along really well. We still do. There are no hard feelings, at least none that they've told me about.
What about your fans? Do you feel their support for your new solo career?
Back to School with the number 2 in the middle, you guys, has been flying off the shelves, so I think it's safe to say they've got my back. I know there's been disappointment with the split, but the overwhelming love and support I've received so far has been crazy. The fans are the most important part of all this. Ever since J4F's debut, I've loved reading all the fan mail because it's a big source of encouragement. I've kept a whole bunch of stuff from the J4F days, like letters and journals and all that. Actually, it's all in boxes at my mom's house, so I can go back and reminisce whenever I feel like. Right now, I'm just trying to focus more on the future.
Okay, so he didn't burn the letters, you guys.
Nope, didn't read that fan mail.
And what does the future hold for Jake Morgan, the solo artist?
In the music business, you always have to be anticipating the next big trend. I don't plan on stopping before I reach the top. I'll definitely be putting out another album, and I've got some collaborations in the works too. I don't know if I can reveal too much, but let's just say I've been on the phone with Kitten Club recently. It's going to be the bomb. I've gotten a bunch of offers thrown at me, even some movie deals, so I just need to strategize about what decision or direction I'm heading in next. It's a lot all at once, but I want to take on the world.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us, Jake. Do you have any final shout-outs?
Just a thank you to everyone who stuck with me this long, because without the fans, none of this would be possible. I love you all. You're the best fans in the world. In the world. Okay, so what rumors are left? It's just the one of him with what's his name kissing, right? Eee! Excellent.
Yes. Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, they do get paid. The vocal coach is not an opera star. She did not have them arrested, and he doesn't burn his fan mail. So he is in a taboo relationship.
Only one
Two of the
is
guys
that
are in
he's in a taboo relationship. One of the guys is in a taboo relationship. And really, when you say taboo relationship, that's the only thing that comes to mind, is that is taboo. I'm just looking at all the other stuff. To complete this episode, examine all documents, check all websites, cipher all coded messages, update your suspect profile, update your timeline of events, and complete the objective provided by Shannon. So the objective provided by her was to figure out which of the rumors was true.
Yep.
And based off of this interview and all of the other information that we've gathered, we know that the only rumor that could be true is that one of them is in a taboo relationship. Based off of all the pictures and everything that we have.
And the letter.
I'm not saying that they're in a relationship, but I'm not saying that they're not in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like,
thank you. Looks pretty sweet and loving.
I'm just trying to see if there was anything else in the other box that kind of like came together for me.
Because the only thing I had remembered was somebody had mentioned Kylene, and that was a member of another band. So that's the only thing I was thinking. If he was saying he was doing a collaboration with Kitten Club or whatever, that would eventually probably be going against the contract.
No.
But he's out of the contract, right?
He's out, yeah. He left. I'm sorry. All 4 members sought to end their contracts with the entertainment company in June of 2003. Then Jake split with them, and when was this? Also in 2003. So in July of 2003 is when
he's already got his album out. Yeah.
Okay, so then technically Jake did break the contract because he wasn't supposed to be recording with anyone else.
Yep. And he went there and did his own thing, and that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, technically.
That's the only thing that relates back from that first box to this one.
So Jake did break his contract, in case anybody was wondering. The group they all separated in 2003. Jake's new album came out in 2003. The letter from whoever to whoever was written in October of 2002.
Oh, that's right. There's a date on that. I'm so glad people think to put dates on things.
That's really it. Yeah, early of 2003, the band members began production on their second album. They laid low to focus on work. But before long, a falling out between the band and the star sign spelled the average.
Yep.
Wondering if there's anything. Give us a little hint about relationships. I don't think so.
What was Gabe doing when what's his name died?
He was in the room. He was in his trailer.
A Gemini and a Libra? Would that work?
The only
worried about
other thing that my brain just thought of and like this is just me thinking about that. Is that in the contract that's signed by Peter, Marcus is the first one to have signed that contract, and that makes sense because Marcus is the one who's really started the band.
Yes, and he's also the one that says that he's been writing songs and he wants to,
write the entire album for himself.
Yeah.
So that makes sense to me that Marcus would be first on that one, but on the one that Peter is not on, Jake is. And I mean, the way Jake is talked about throughout all of this it makes it seem like Jake is the front runner of the group. The rest of them are all just behind the scenes kind of guys.
Right.
Those are just thoughts I had.
Yeah, good thoughts. And I'm following. I agree.
So I guess I'll send her the email and see what
let's
she
see how that goes.
says.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Where did I put? While she types that up, you guys. So I was gonna say, where is all of our information now? It's above us. If you're new to this, welcome. You can find us on all of your basic social media platforms. We are on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter sometimes. And all those links and stuff are above us. We also have a website which will direct you to our YouTube channel. Please give us a follow and subscribe. Mash that button because we need a certain amount in order for us to get our YouTube, at Crushed and Pressed. And we really would like to have that sometime soon. Anytime that we are going live, you can see us live here on Facebook and on YouTube Live. If you guys like what we're doing here and you enjoy this series, especially the Hunt a Killer series, please, please, please share this to your personal pages, share it to your streams or whatever, and tell your friends. Come back, next time and bring a friend with you and help us go through these puzzles and solve this stuff. For us, it's always more fun when we have people reacting as we're going along. So we have that kind of conversation with you guys. And we know there's a lag, but come on, it's great. And we like it. And then if you have any extra thoughts, questions, feedback, concerns, you can reach us at crushed and pressed podcast@gmail.com. I think that's right. Mm-hmm. And then crushed and pressed podcast@gmail.com. We do, if you go back on our Facebook, I think it's just on our Facebook page. On our Facebook page, January 1st, we put up a 3-part puzzle. And John, our other host, created it. And you go through and you piece those 3 pieces together and send us the hidden phrase. And we still have spots technically for 2 more winners. And you get to pick an item from like a Crushed and Pressed wine glass or a mug or one of these Hunt a Killer pieces. And we have space yet till the end of January to solve this puzzle. Good job, Jules' husband, Chris, for solving this. And sending that in. I was cracking up because I'm like, solve this. And she goes, Chris already did. And I go, oh. And she goes, I sent it in the messenger, but now I'll follow the instructions and email it in. Thank you. So now we know that you solved it. You did great. Good job. Because I couldn't solve it. I had to ask for hints. So if you guys are a little stumped on that, tag a friend. Figure it out. Y'all can do it. Big brains. Rigid brains. What else? We are going live Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Mondays for sure are going to be me and Flip. Thursdays are Flip and John. And Thursdays are when we get into the news and some shorter stories. Mondays are when we do big episodes and Hunt a Killer boxes. So that way you know how to schedule your week. Come hang out with us 2 days a week. We're fun. You'll like us. We're all good looking people. Come on.
Yeah. So I actually really like this system because we get emails back really quickly. Hey. Like really, really quickly here. Good. So, from Shannon, she says, well, I told her that we were able to find out the truth about all the rumors, except for rumor number 3, that one of the guys is in a taboo relationship. And of course, to jazz it up a little bit, I was like, it seems kind of strange that the bodyguards are so quick to just destroy everything.
Uh-huh.
So Shannon says, oh my God, you're so right. That handwritten letter confirms it. It's not just that one of the guys was hiding their relationship from the public. It's the fact that, oh shit.
What'd she say? What'd she say? Are you frozen?
No, I'm not frozen. My brain just went.
It's that one of the guys, what?
It's that one of the guys was in a relationship with the manager. That letter is from the manager.
No.
That letter is from Peter.
Wait, no, the manager is Rachel Day.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel. Yes, Rachel.
So it's not a gay love story. No. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm actually really disappointed by that.
I want a killer. I want a love story between 2 of these boys.
It was really fucking lame. You guys really got my hopes up for no fucking reason.
I like them together.
In my mind, they are together.
Rachel. Yeah, we're going to ship that.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, in this version, Jake and Gabe are an item. That's who was seen on the balcony.
That's who was, yeah. Anyway.
So she's saying one of the guys and the manager. So I'm sitting here going, Jake and the manager?
Isn't there kind of a big age difference there? My younger self would have freaked out hearing this. I'm impressed they were able to keep it under wraps for the most part. So who did Rachel write this letter for, and what other secrets were J4F and Starsign keeping? This can't be the only scandalous thing they had to hide from the public. In fact, the guys are probably keeping a lot hidden about their personal lives. To find out more, I think I'm going to have to do something a little risky. I'll be in touch. So
I'm thinking it's Gabe and Rachel.
And Rachel. And
because definitely Gabe said Rachel came over to talk, take a video for the fans, and heard a big noise. And then Gabe and Rachel's stories don't line up.
Yeah.
Because what were they actually doing?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I wanted Jake and Gabe together. I'm really disappointed in this.
Yeah, I'm like super disappointed.
Like, were we supposed to guess that? Because I wouldn't have guessed that.
How are we supposed to know that?
Did we have her handwriting from box 1 anywhere?
I don't think so. How are we supposed to know that was from her?
Sorry, all just disappointed.
Please excuse Ange and I. We're just really disappointed.
So sad. This could have been a really good. This is a missed opportunity. Not to kill her. I'm just gonna put that out there.
That was a missed opportunity for you guys. I'm trying to be.
This would have been a beautiful gay love story, which makes sense too. They look so good together.
Right.
Let's
see.
From
02?
Email screenshots. No. There were no handwritten anything in the first box, right?
No.
It's her handwriting. What the hell did that letter say? Oh. Okay. I guess that kind of lines up.
It really doesn't.
Here's the thing. There's all these rumors about her being a bitch and a hard ass and really dismissive and blah, blah, blah. And the first paragraph of this letter is like, I've always thought I need to be a certain way to survive in this industry. And I mean, I've always been pretty blunt, but I've definitely turned into a hard ass when I joined the music industry. And so I'm trying to be more sensitive to everything.
I guess, but at the same time, like, there really wasn't a whole lot there to let you do that.
No. I wish we could go public. God, I really wish this was the two guys.
Yeah, I think this would have made so much more sense.
I love having long talks with you in the empty practice room after everyone else has gone home. That could have, I don't know.
No.
Sitting next to you on the tour bus so you can sleep with your head on my shoulder. It sounds like two dudes. Ew, I love searching for your room at every new hotel we stay in.
Yeah, that's kind of fucking
like a predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little predatory.
Which, I mean, I don't know how old they were when they started this group. But
that's true.
Makes it sound real fucking nasty.
Because if they were like 19 and she's in her 30s, that's pretty bad. But I guess this is the only line that makes more sense now. I love seeing you perform on stage over and over again. And so technically you could there's another guy performing on stage with you, but she's literally watching them perform.
So lucky. Over. Well, I don't know. I'm also like looking at this letter because there's like weird like she's erasing things.
Yes. Saw that.
But it's definitely written in pen.
Man, I want you to reply back. What's the girl's name? Michelle?
Shannon.
Shannon?
How the fuck?
Should reply back to Shannon and be like, Shannon, are you sure it was the manager? Because it seems like it's this.
Yeah. I just don't think there's a whole lot that really gave that away.
No. Because, yeah, that was kind of a mind blower right now for us. It's like, I didn't see that coming. Now, here's the thing, though. We're us. Other people that do this box might automatically assume, because the picture was a guy with a girl, what girl is around them all the time?
Right.
The one girl involved. And
But
so
at the same
a lot of other people
time,
might automatically do
when
that.
you say taboo relationship, that's like the furthest thing from my mind.
I know, but also I guess age gap and management and whatever, that would be taboo technically.
Don't like celebrities date their managers all the time?
Mhm.
Wasn't Mariah Carey married to her fucking manager at one point? Like,
I thought so.
yeah, she was.
Didn't I would say wasn't? Oh no, they're just two performers. I was gonna say Barbara Streisand and Lyle Lovett. Was that them? Who was with Lyle Lovett?
I know that Mariah Carey was with Tony or Tommy, whatever the hell his name was, her manager. People date their managers all the time, so that's like not that weird to me. Yeah, even in restaurants, people date their managers all the time, so it's not that strange to me.
That's true. That's true. Well.
That was really disappointing. Okay. Hunt a Killer, if you need any advice, my only advice is Rachel.
No, inclusivity. Let's put some gays in there.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
What the hell?
This is two very straight storylines so far. Let's include some gays.
Shh, Joey. I know.
What was the rest of her letter? Because we definitely cut off after the manager. Did she say anything else?
She said she was going to do some more snooping. And that there were other secrets that they were clearly hiding if they've been hiding that there the whole time. That's really not as, like, I'm just not really worried about. That's not really a big bombshell. Like, oh, you're dating your manager. Ooh, lots of people do it.
It would have been better if the manager was Peter.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is the Peter the manager? Because, like, what? Like, that's extra disgusting. Like,
thank you. I was like, I don't think anybody really liked that guy. Have some kind of romantic bullshit going on. Ooh.
Yeah. So that in and of itself will just let you kind of. I'm just gonna assume that it's Gabe.
And just real quick to clarify, actor portraying Peter in these photos, I'm not talking about you, sir. I'm talking about this overall character that has been built and then you lent your image. Bless you for doing this. I don't think that you're horrible. You're just a performer. Thank you so much for your hard work.
Now, hear me out here. Because Gabe and Jake do seem very close.
Yes.
And as far as we know, Jake has not dated anybody else.
Right.
And all of the tabloids and everything make it seem... I'm sorry, Jake has not dated anybody. Anybody else. Ha ha ha. Look, you got me. Like,
anybody else. Well, there was some kind of link to him because I have a note saying Kylene ?
That's the Kitten Club girl.
Right. And wasn't
people
there
were
something
just
in the
assuming that they were dating.
Okay. That's it. I was like, wasn't he tied to her in some way?
Yeah, people were just assuming. That was the first collaboration he did, and people just assumed that they were dating.
Yeah. Like little Taylor Swift and What's His Butt.
Ed Sheeran?
Oh, Ed Sheeran. That's funny. Yeah, there was a hot minute where there was that thing, and I was like, oh, she's dated everybody else, you guys. Calm down.
But I like to think that Gabe and what's his face and Jake make sense.
I think they look cute.
And they took like cute pictures together and
yeah, they
always hanging out, no one's with their arms around each other and whatnot.
Picturing them sleeping on the tour bus. It's just so cute.
Yeah, I much prefer that idea to what's her butt.
Well, let's start writing our own J4F fan fiction here.
Right, now that's part of my fan fiction. Anyway.
They took lovely couple photos in a photo booth and it says together. Like, how am I not supposed to glean from that? Like, right? What, big brain? What
if they
are? Did you search the back of that?
Yeah, I did. What if they are together?
And we've just gotten into this faster than any other dumb fan would?
Yeah.
I hope that's it. Did she say that that's her handwriting on the letter?
Shannon said the letter was from Rachel. But hear me out.
That's true. That doesn't mean shit. That
What
could
if they
just be
are together?
Yeah. And this is what, and Gabe's tearing him apart. Oh no. Wait, Jake is, hold on. What if Gabe is in a fake relationship with the manager?
Yes, but
really
Gabe and Jake are actually dating. And maybe that is part of the manager's motive, because she and Gabe, we don't know what they talked about.
Pin in that.
Yeah, I'm going to put a pin in that thought because it's right there. I'm going to save it for later. But I just want you to know that this is some rigid brain shit going on here.
That's where we're at right now.
Some rigid brain shit. Just wait. I got box 3 already. I got rigid brain.
Oh, fucking love it.
I know.
I love it. Okay. So for the fans, when are we doing box 3?
Box 3 we got 2 weeks ago. So probably like maybe in like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, probably in like 2 weeks.
Next Monday we are back to mysterious
deaths and disappearances.
Yes. Oh, good. And this Thursday you guys are doing the holiday special kinda in news.
We're doing news, and John's got to tell me what topic.
John knows. He's on it.
John knows what we're doing. I'm doing news. Yeah. That's what I know.
Yay.
Anyway, that's it.
Good. This was fun.
Yes.
I feel like this was easier than box 1, like season 1, box 2.
It was definitely pretty easy. There's no like secret codes right now, but I imagine that in these next, what do we have, 4 boxes, we're gonna be in for like shit.
There's got to be something between the pen, the notebook, and then the light. There's got to be something weird hidden in somewhere. And then handwriting. Now we're looking at handwriting. Okay.
Right. And I'm still trying to figure out how she knew that was her that wrote the letter. Like, I'm still
also there is a choreographer involved with this, so there is a good chance that there's stage directions written down somewhere at some point.
For sure. I mean, does it say who the letter? No, and even on the card, it just says handwritten letter.
Boy. Well, she's just giving that away.
Shannon's letter, the band poster, the tabloid page, Jake's interview, the band contract, handwritten letter, photo booth photo, framed group photo, hidden contract, and band merch blacklight. That is not how I knew that. I don't even look at this thing when I
tell you hidden contract.
Yeah, you tell me hidden contract. I don't even look at that thing. I just open the box up and I'm just like, and just like dump everything out.
This one's rated E for easy.
Right.
Okay.
Come on, guys. This is simple. Watch, we say that now, and then like in 2 weeks, we're gonna be like, what the hell? Like,
this is the hardest shit I've ever tried to solve. I don't know. Where are the police reports? I don't know.
All right, you guys. Ange went over all of the places where you can find us. On this screen, they're actually below us now.
They moved, yeah, because when you were doing the thing, they were up here.
Yeah, so when we do the evidence to the side, then it's above, but when it's just us, it's below. So they are below us. Of course, remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're on Discord. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. Please, please, please follow us, follow us, follow us. We'll have all kinds of new fun content coming for you in the new year. I'm sorry that maybe the last 11 days have not been the best, but I promise you things will get better.
Yes. We got this.
Yes, we've got this. Even for me and Ange. Look, I'm not sick anymore. Things got better. All right, you guys. You know the deal. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of other people. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to other people. Don't get murdered. Lock your doors. For the love of all things good and holy, lock your doors, please.
Yes, please.
And of course, don't do any murdering.
No.
But if you do, nobody said anything, Joey. All right, you guys.
Our conscience.
Yeah, no. Ange, go ahead.
Thank you to the Last Electric Rodeo Band for letting us use their song Bronze Age 4 at the end of each one of our episodes. You guys, if you want to learn more about them, go to lastelectricrodeo.com or find them on Facebook at Last Electric Rodeo.
Whoop, whoop. And we will see you guys back here on Thursday at 8 p.m. with our news and with whatever story John is going to tell us that day. We'll see you. You guys have a good night.
Yes.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Bye.